Hello guys, it's Rich here, and it's that time again, back into the FIFA 20 career mode on our manager's journey with Warsaw Football Club. So thanks for checking us out again and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day and are ready for what's in this episode. So as you can see, what we're doing to start this one off is just going through a short list that I've put together. I'm just slowly clicking through all the players to let you see who's on there. They are all attacking players. Left wingers, right wingers, strikers, and they're all in the last few months of their contracts with January coming up. So if we can get all of the information back on them before January comes, then we're going to be in a lot stronger position than we was at the beginning of the season to see who we want, who we don't want, if we can afford them, if we can't, all these kinds of things. Obviously we've got attackers coming through the youth academy with one of our scouts from Scotland as well, but this is a bit more of looking at the first team rather than the future. Now I know we don't have much money left, which I'll show you in a bit, but maybe we can use some of the players like McDonald and Holden that I'm not really feeling in a Part X deal for some of the players that are on this list and just gradually start making the team better. Because I think coming up to January now, with the way things are going in the league, it looks like we are going to overachieve the goal that I set myself this year, and we're going to have to start looking more towards League 1 than I was thinking that we might be stopping in League 2 for at least a season. It still could happen, but the way things are looking at the minute, it's looking like we are going to go up this season. So we need to prepare for that in the best way we can. For example, this guy here, Ryan Giles, he's been on my shortlist since the beginning of the season, and I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in for Cockrell. I've given him a few games. He's not too bad, but one thing that this team definitely lacks is just raw pace, which is something that Giles will bring to the team. So if I can get him in a straight swap or somewhere around that where we're not spending too much money, then I'm happy to let Cockrell grow. I know I've put him in training this season, and Giles' technical stats, which I've been training on Cockrell, probably need to be tried as well. But I think the raw athlete in Ryan is better, and that's what I want to look more towards for next season. So the team just feels that bit more freer when we play with them. Basically because I think we're a bit one-dimensional at the moment. If the patient passing game don't work and we can't break through a defence, then we really don't have any other options. Now I know this guy is a defender, but when he's going forward on the overlap, he's going to give us a big burst of pace that we just don't have at the moment. And also, if we turn the ball over in midfield, which we've started to do a bit more frequently lately, then we've got someone who can sprint back and help us try and win the ball back again instead of being exposed like we are at the moment. Now we got the deal through for Cockrell plus 9k, which even for us is not that big of a deal. All we've got to do now is actually get the player over the line. Let's see if we can do that here. At the moment we're talking about his squad role. I'd like him to accept sporadic because obviously we've got Benning ahead of him at the moment. But we'll see whether he'll go for that or not, and he won't, but he does only want rotation, which is not an issue at all, because that's pretty much what he is going to be at the moment. Now I'm hoping that for the length of the contract, being a young player, he will go for the full 5 years, which he has done. We're going to disregard the release clause like we always do, and he does want a bit of a price hike. I'm willing to pay for that because, like I say again, it's all planning for the future, and he's the best left back that I found when I looked earlier this season. So if he'll accept this without that bonus, then I'm more than happy to do that deal, guys. And I can tell you that it did go through. There was a bit of a hiccup with my capture card. It didn't catch the end for some reason. So in January we do have ourselves now a new left back. And the next piece of business we've got to take care of is a quick look at our players in the youth academy. Kurt Campbell's looking pretty good, but we can't have him yet. Griffiths is I think he's going to go, but Morgan, with potential like that, Morgan's definitely coming up straight away. See if we can get him some minutes. We have got a cup game coming up next, so maybe he can make an immediate debut. And as well as that, we do have another report from Scotland. So we got Reece McCall here, who's not going to cut it, guys. He's going to go. So is Angus here, Ian as well. But Riley Peterson, he's definitely, oh my god, look at that valuation. He's definitely being signed up straight away. And unfortunately, McCall here is not going to be joining us. So with all that done now, guys, I think it's game time. Okay guys, so Macclesfield have got us underway. For this game I've made a few changes, as you'll have seen in the lineups. We've got McKeith out at right back. We've gave Morgan his debut straight away in the middle. And we've got Jackson on the left. It's just a way for us being in the cup. I don't think we'll win the cup, but obviously I want us to go as far as we can. Jackson's actually on the ball right now. But also it's a game where we can have a look at Macclesfield, because obviously in a couple of games time we've got them again in the league. So yeah, let's see how we get on in this one. We could be in already here. Guthrie turns nicely on the edge of the box. He's played it back to Morgan. Intelligent ball back to Guthrie, and it should be 1-0. Great defending on the line though, and that is a really positive start. We've still got the ball here as we've recycled it in the final third. Guthrie has it again. He's played it back to Morgan. It probably should have gone back to Guthrie. Morgan has kept it low. Nice little bit of skill before the pass. He's got it back again here. He's laid it into Hardy. Oh, in the first 10 minutes we probably should have been 2-0 up here. I hope we don't live to regret these, but positive again. It's a really good start to the game, this. Although you wouldn't think it looking at his reaction. We have the ball back again here. Won it higher up the pitch again. Hardy's just going to run clean through on his own. He's in. He's shot and he has scored. As if there were any doubt with this guy. The pitch just opened up in front of him. We had an overload. The defenders did not know who to go with or what to do. No one came to Hardy, even though he had the ball, until it was too late. And by that time he's rifled it into the corner of the net. Look at the space he's got here. If I was Macclesfield, I would not be happy with the way that's just happened, but you can't take nothing away from Hardy. He's banged another one in, and I know I keep saying it, but he keeps delivering. What a season this guy is having. And he's put us ahead here in the cup, so yeah, it's Walsall 1, Macclesfield 0 so far. It's a nice bit of play again here, from playing out from the back, playing through the midfield lines here. We've got through to the Macclesfield defence again. Lavery lays it back. Keeper gets there before Guthrie, but we've opened them up again. Even after we've scored, we've kept the pressure on. Macclesfield really have offered absolutely nothing in this game so far. We've been absolutely dominant. I thought they was going to get in there, but no, we've cut that out as well, and we play again. We're coming again here with the ball down the right side, just past the halfway line. Hardy's picked it up again. He's played it off to Morgan, who has had a good first half. Jackson, he's put Jackson in here. He's laid it back to Morgan. Morgan's laid it back to Guthrie. Guthrie's shot, and it's a good save from the keeper. Could be two again there. Morgan's had a really good start to his career, although he has just got booked here, and I'm not entirely sure what for. But in any event, it's a corner for us after another good bit of play. Guthrie's taking it, see what we can do with it. He was headed in towards Clark, and Macclesfield for some weird reason have a free kick. But I'm pretty sure this is just going to take us to half time now, guys. I'm not sure what they actually got the free kick for, but they've won the ball back here. Stevens has it now. Morgan needs to be careful being on the yellow card. Stevens sprayed it out to the right here. O'Keefe has it. He's played it inside to McCaw. Gomes has it. It's opened up a bit for them here, and it's 1-1 in the 47th minute. That is really disappointing. That is literally the first thing they've done all game, and they've scored for me. Really disappointing not to take the lead into half time. Look at the space that they've got to work in here. It just opens up for them. I did not see that pass coming down the left hand side of Clark as he's come out, but it's left a huge gap in the middle. Keeper's got no chance. It's a good finish, but I am really, like I said, disappointed that we're not going into the break at 1-0. That's probably the last kick of the half. But not to worry, we've played well enough to have took the lead into the break. If we can keep it up in the second half, I'm pretty sure that we'll be going through this game. So yeah, let's get the game underway again. That was sloppy to give the ball away like that in the middle. They've got the ball now down the left. McKeith couldn't make the tackle. Clark switched it all the way out to O'Keefe here. He's got so much time. It's whipped in. We've headed it clear though. I'm not too sure what that was there from our midfielder, but we've let them back in again here with Gomes, and he scored again. That's a goal from him, I think. Oh no, it's Stevens, that one, sorry. Pretty sure that's the same guy that scored in the first half, and somehow I'm really puzzled here, but somehow we are losing this game. I mean, keeper shouldn't be getting beaten at his near post from there. That's quite poor. But all that was a goal of our own making, because we sloppy pass in midfield, let them get that far up the pitch. Then we head it clear and we give the ball straight back to them again. And we find ourselves down 2-1. Not good. We need to find an answer now. Thankfully we still got most of the half to do that. It's nice patient play this. We have the ball with McKeith. He's moved it in the middle to Hardy. Hardy's played it to Guthrie, to Lavery. Morgan's got a shot off, and it is 2-2 pretty much straight away. Macclesfield haven't even kicked the ball since they scored the goal, and Morgan gets a debut goal as well. He did play well in the first half, and that's kind of topped it off for him. It's been a really good display. He's been useful with the ball. He's not given it away much, and that is a good shot across the keeper. Nice little layoff from Lavery. He finds himself a bit of room. It's just bobbling up as he hits it as well. Really good control. It's arrowed into the corner. Keeper had no chance, and straight away it's 2-2. Right, just to let you know of a few changes that have been made, guys, a few subs. Jules and Morgan have come off just because of yellow cards, and they're both on the same side of the pitch. They're both on the left centre. And I bought Hardy off in case we need him again for the game that we've got in a couple of days. We are in again here though with Holden on the left. He's played the ball through to Guthrie. Guthrie just strolled into the box completely unmarked, and it's 3-2 just like that. It's been a good response to going behind. because we've just not panicked. There was no need to. We've been in control of this game from the get-go, despite going behind. We just kept the ball moving. Macclesfield have not really been able to live with that, and now it's 3-2, and I wouldn't bet against us now being through to the next round already. Still carried on playing our good stuff here, guys. We've got Sinclair with the ball now, cuts inside the defender, and I thought that was going to be 4. Another good save from the keeper, but another good example of the way that we're playing at the moment. Macclesfield have still not had another chance since they scored, which has been the story of the entire game. Like I said, we have controlled it from whistle to whistle. It was really strange how we found ourselves behind, but we've not let it bother us. We've just carried on going, and the result at the moment is the right one. Jackson's getting booked here. I did actually go to try and make him flick it over his head, but the defenders got there first and fell over, and it's a yellow card. But I'm not really too surprised, because this ref has been really strict on really soft tackles. There's been a lot of yellow cards in this game, probably more than I've seen all season, to be honest. But yeah, we're still playing well, we're still doing our thing, and we're still winning, most importantly in the cup game, obviously. I wouldn't, like I said earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if we just see this out now. Although Macclesfield are in here, and it's headed clear, and that's about as close as they've came to doing anything all game. They've just been whipping balls in, and we've been heading them clear. They are in here, but they're offside, and that's probably going to be the last chance the way they've been playing, guys. And that would prove to be the case, so we did end up winning that game 3-2. What we're going to do now is jump into a bit of player training. You guys now get to see the new drills as well. So we've got Jackson with 3 and McKeith with the 2. Let's just see how they get on. Not the greatest results in the world, but still a lot of growth. These players are promising players, as I thought they would be, and they're the future of the club, so it does make sense to give them the drills now. We've got Kinsella saying that he wants a few more games, which is absolutely fine, because we've got cup games coming up anyway. And the last message is obviously the board objectives, which, like I says, we'll check them out during January. So I think now we'll just have a look at what game's been rescheduled. It's Port Vale again. I don't think they want us to play Port Vale for some reason. The game's not even in December now. It's obviously been moved to January, which is okay actually, because now we've got 3 games in this episode, the 3 games in the next one, so it's split evenly now. And then the one after that is the one where we'll start to look at January and the transfers and this and that. And there you can see the Port Vale game's been moved to the 8th of January now. We know what we've got next, which is this Portsmouth game in the leasing trophy, so we'll get that underway now, guys.
Bentley, please meet your wife at the ticket office.
Okay then, so let's get this semi-final underway. Hopefully we're only a couple of games away from a final and another bit of silverware, guys. Obviously these are a league above us, so it's a chance to look at what we might be up against next season. But we have been playing well. Hopefully we can carry that on, and hopefully we can get another win. Although it does look like Ipswich are in earlier, keepers had to punch that one away. Computer switch man to someone I didn't want. They're back in again here, but good strength there by Roberts, and hopefully that's a clever little chip ball up the wing. Now hopefully actually we might be on the counter here, because Jackson's got so much grass in front of him. Is he going to pick out the right pass? He's turned back. He has picked out a good pass, and it's Morgan, but it's just wide. Nice counter though. That's not something that we're used to here at Warsaw, but that was a nice swift counter, and we weren't far off taking the lead ourselves though. We're on the attack again here with Jackson. He's backheeled it to Kinsella. Gordon's got it now. He's turned back, but to play it to Morgan. Kinsella has it again, but that little backheel from Jackson, that's the kind of little vibrancy and confidence that I want these young players to bring in. And actually out of nothing, Jackson's just gone and finished that move off, and it's in the back of the net, and we've gone 1-0 up. He started that with a back heel. We kept nice passes going in midfield, switching it from left to right, back and forward. We finally get an opening, and Jackson makes no mistake this time, and we're 1-0 up. These academy players are really bringing something different to this team. They're making it fun to use. The fearlessness, the energy, the creativity, the ideas. It's starting now to get balanced out how I wanted it at the beginning of the season. The young players are a bit more attack minded than the ones who was there before, and it is starting to show. Promising signs, guys, as we take the lead here. Just 20 minutes gone pretty much as well, so hopefully we can go on and add to that now. Here we come again now with the ball down the left side. It's with Cockrell. He's got a lot of space to run into again here. He's looking for a pass. Can't see one. Probably should have shot. It's with Morgan now. Will he shoot? He will, but it's knocked away. Not far from half time now, guys. We got the ball still with Kinsella. He's played it to Morgan again. Gordon's played it off to Adebayo. That's a nice turn, and he's rifled it into the bottom corner, and it is 2-0 right on half time. What a brilliant time to score right before half time, and not the way that we've been playing could be game again, because just like the last one, guys, it's been all us. We've had a real return to form in this episode, and for Adebayo to score as well, that goes to show how well we are actually playing. He doesn't get many. I'm still not really feeling him, to be honest. Like I said, Gordon seems to have found a good position for himself as Hardy's sub, number 10. But I still can't find nothing for Adebayo to do. He has just scored though, so we won't be too harsh on him in this game. And that's probably going to take us through to the second half, to be honest, guys. It did just that. We're about an hour into the game now. Nothing really to report much this second half. Ipswich have got the ball now. It's nodded clear, but not very far this time. Sears has got it out on this left wing, first time cross, and punched away by the keeper. Jackson's just not strong enough to win that. We can't get it away here. That's nice one touch play. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, what a goal that is. 1 and 2 touch football right on the edge of the box. I think the ball goes in off the inside of the post. That is brilliant from Ipswich. We couldn't get anywhere near them. One touch, bang, goal. You can do nothing but respect that, guys. You get another angle of it here. He's even side-footed it in. That is a beautiful finish. Keeper's rooted, and it's no wonder really. That is a really good quality goal. Unfortunately though, that does bring them back into the game now, so I think we might have to go and get ourselves another one, because they have upped the tempo a little bit before the goal as well. They didn't really create much, but the passing's been faster. They've been closing us down higher up the pitch, so they are definitely just going for it in this half. So I think we will need another. See if we can get it. That's nicely played out from the back there. It's a nice little ball slip through to Adebayo as well, and he is actually in here. That ball has took all the defenders out of the game. He's passed it back to Gordon and it's 3-1. You could see that one coming, and that is game this time. We worked the ball really nicely out from the back. It was quick. As soon as I think it was Gordon started the move from the second, right in their half, he played it to Adebayo. Adebayo played it back, and it is 3-1. That should be game now, guys. I know I said that earlier, and then Ipswich went and scored, but I can't see them getting to the way that we've been playing in this half, in this game really. There's only 5 minutes left now, and they're just knocking it along the back line. So I think this one's pretty much done and dusted, guys. I think we'll be going through to, I think it's the area final before the final. Yeah, they've gave it away there. They've still got it with the throw, but the clock's ticking. I think this is probably going to be it, guys. They have played it nicely down this left wing now. Garbutt's got it here. It's a nothing ball into the box, but it's struck in, and maybe it's not game because they've just gone and got one back. They're not even celebrating. It's a rush back to the halfway line. They've got 2-on-1 down the left. First time ball into an area rather than picked anyone out, but the striker, good positioning I suppose, was in the right place at the right time, and that makes it 3-2. And now have we actually won the game or not? The smart thing to do here is just what we're doing now. Just keep the ball and run the clock down now. Make sure we get to that area final. And that, guys, is exactly what we did. The game finished 3-2. There were no more chances. We literally just passed the ball through the back of the midfield till the whistle went. As you can see now, though, I've got the league table behind me because the last game is a return back to league football. So as you can see, our gap's now been cut to 5 points by Port Vale on the same number of games as well, which is quite worrying. We do have to play them, so that one will be a must win. But as you can see, as far as promotion goes, we're 9 points clear of Colchester with a game in hand. So we beat Macclesfield in this one. Let's just see where they are in the table. Yeah, they're 22nd. They're probably, well, they're not guaranteed to go down, but it's not looking great for them. They were pretty easy to play against, if I'm being honest, in the cup game. So if we can show that kind of form again, we'll move 12 points clear of the automatic playoff places on the same number of games, and there's not that many games left now, so we really do have to start looking towards probably League One now. I don't think it's unfair to say that. I don't think we're going ahead of ourselves. I think we've put ourselves in a damn good position, a lot more than I expected that we would do this season. So yeah, once we've gone through all these scout reports, I'm not going to look at them yet because there's a lot more still to come. It'll be time for the Macclesfield game, which is obviously a highlight package. So before we jump into that though, let's just have a look where this game has been moved to. There it is, it's February. The area final, I'm pretty sure it is an area, yeah, it's an area final before the actual final. And the other game is Sunderland and Rotherham, so I fully expect that if we do get through, and it is an if we do get through, we'll be playing Sunderland in the final, and no disrespect to Rotherham. But with that said, it's now time to jump into the Macclesfield game, guys, because there's nothing else to do. So as far as commentary goes, I'm going to leave it here. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.